Good morning, McGraw.
So what is OJ thinking? What are the officials thinking? What are you thinking as you watch this OJ Simpson story?
Well, I think that there's a great likelihood that he'll get out. And the reason why is that they can't really take into consideration what happened 20 years ago, but they can take in the following, that he's now served the minimum amount of his 9 to 33-year sentence, that he has been a model prisoner, which apparently he has. And then the last thing they're going to have to consider, is he a danger if he's released to the community? And I think the general answer to that is probably no. But, you know, he has a troubling history when it comes to domestic violence. So could he fall back into a relationship that ends up being abusive? I think that's possible.
How often are parole boards subject to public pressure, right? I mean, this isn't a normal parole board hearing.
I guess a fair amount. I mean, it isn't normal, for starters. But, you know, and the idea that they're live streaming it, I think, is a bit of a hoot, because it just totally taps into the whole reality TV mentality that we seem to be into. So I think that they're going to get it from both sides. They already have. They shouldn't let him out because it's past history. And the other is he served his time, and he should get out. So they have to sort of go down the middle of McGraw, because obviously they have to face thousands of inmates every year and decide whether they get paroled or not. So they're going to have to sort of take his celebrity status the best they can out of this decision.
Well, when you talk about his past scrapes with the law, he does have some domestic violence stories on there. But the Nicole Brown Simpson murders, they're not on there because basically he was acquitted of that. So he's innocent of those charges. So it's like that never happened.
Right. He's legally, from a criminal standpoint, you're exactly right. He can't be retried. However, he was found guilty in a civil trial of the wrongful death of both of them. So, you know, can they take that into consideration? Not in a formal way, behind closed doors, because they talk about that. They probably will.
Brad Garrett, ABC Crime and Terrorism Analyst. Why we have you, former G-Man. Any thoughts on Donald Trump calling out Mueller in his New York Times conversation?
No, because, you know, President Trump has all of these lines, and if you cross them, he's going to come after you, just like he went after his own attorney general, obviously, in that same article. So, you know, everybody's fair game to him if they don't do what he wants them to do. And when they don't do what he wants them to do, he gets rid of them. It happened, I think, time and time again in business, and he's doing the same thing in the government. So my prediction is he'll fire him at some point.
There you go. Brad Garrett, ABC News, Crime and Terrorism Analyst. Thanks, Brad. Have a good weekend. Thanks for checking in.